Hi, everybody, and welcome to Dem Wise Girls. I'm your girl, Jada.
And I'm Lala. Thanks for tuning in with Dem Wise Girls. How are you tonight, Jada?
I'm good. How are you feeling? I saw you last week. I finally got to see you in person, which was so nice.
Surprise!
To see you and the baby and the family for your baby shower.
I'm so happy that you guys really did that nice gesture for me. Truthfully, I was not expecting a lot. In fact, I found out about it on Sunday, the prior Sunday.
Mm-hmm. And
my sister was more or less like, you have to figure out something nice to wear because you have to go somewhere next week. And I was like, what? I don't have to go. I'm a pregnant woman. Like, where am I going? And it was really nice. I got to see you, got to see some of the other family and friends. And it was nice because it was outside. So it was COVID safe. We still wore a mask, but it still was really nice. It was actually hot.
It was very warm. I was very surprised because I didn't think it was going to be as warm as it was, but it was nice to be able to get together. And it wasn't a lot of people. No. It was a nice amount of people there where we were able to social distance as well. Yeah, people drove up and dropped something off and, stayed for a moment and went about their day. And I just thought it was so lovely because I asked your sister, I said, does she know about it? And she was like, she just knows she has somewhere to go. I said, okay, because I don't want to be the one to spill the beans because we talk all week. So I'm like, okay, I just got to act like
I just kind
nothing.
Of, like, I figured in my mind, but I didn't know for sure. And it was like, well, I have somewhere to be. Like, I got to look nice. Like, I hate to say it, but, as a pregnant woman, you're just trying to get through day to day to day.
Right.
So kind of pull yourself together somewhat,
right.
A real task. I'm so happy to see everyone. And
that was nice because I was texting you and I was up there like the day before I was there and I'm like, man, I just can't say anything to her. I don't want to say anything to her because I can't wait to see her tomorrow. So it was just really nice being able to see you and not just see you in a Zoom box or on FaceTime. It was nice to see you and everybody else in the flesh.
What I liked is that they had everyone pull up, like, drive up and they could drop off their gifts and things and grab something to eat. And I mean, they had the cutest, everybody, like they had the cutest little knickknacks, like the jars filled with candy, the lollies, the pretzels, and the cake and the cupcakes to go.
It was nice. It came out all the way together. I love that. Nice. Yes.
I appreciate it. Because, a lot of people could have said, it's a drive, like, it's, you got to come drive. And I truthfully, when I saw like the sign, like, drive through baby shower, like when I was walking up the sign and I was like, oh, it's a drive through. I have had friends that have done it, but unfortunately for whatever reason or not, and it wasn't any fault, like it was no shade or anything. I missed theirs going to their drive-throughs.
Right.
So I never had experienced it previous. So it actually was really neat. I tell you, the gifts that Liam has, like
nice gifts.
I never was into like boys, like growing up. No one really was.
Yeah.
And but like boys' clothes have really evolved. Like they're cute now.
Nice. Like, he is gonna be so sad. Like the outfits that you receive, so cute. Suits, matching shoes, the whole nine. Like it was really, really, really.
I never knew boys' clothes were really cute.
Right. And they were so cute, so fly, beautifully made blankets.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is amazing talent, like beautifully made blankets. And you got so many nice stuff. Did you add anything to your registry, since then? Anything else
the only thing I had told them was like comforter, and that's it. A comforter, I started really looking through it today. Like I looked through it Sunday after, but not like in depth, like to take everything out. But today I took more stuff out to look through. And I think that we need to add, well, really, we don't need to add. I'm just gonna get it. Like what's some things? The things that you put on your thing and you burp them, and if they spit up.
Oh, blanket, like a burping blanket, like a burping blanket, yes. You could say. I can't think
of any. Yes, that and like swaddler, so that like, you know, they don't have to startle. You know how babies
right,
and they wake up real fast because they like always are startling reflex.
Right.
So those wrap
okay.
Swaddle blankets, but otherwise he is set, man.
He is. He got some really nice gifts.
Spoiled world baby.
He got some nice gifts. I was like, oh, yes, go ahead. Liam's gonna be fly.
They considered Avea. Yeah, like Avea got some nice stuff as well.
Yeah,
it was nice because she didn't feel excluded. Because you know
exactly,
she could easily. She's always saying, you don't pay me attention. You only talk about Liam.
Yeah.
And she was not excluded by any means. She got her
which
own
was sweet.
And
I even saw one of the like candies. It said Matt, Lauren, and Avea.
Yes.
Wasn't that adorable?
That was so cute. So wait, so I have one here, and she keeps saying, "What's this?" I said, "That's your name. That's mommy's name. That's daddy's name." So she knows our letter, the first letter of our names. She just doesn't know the remaining letters, but she knows how to read, like not read it, but to state it, like Aveiy. Like she could read the letters, but she doesn't know how to read. So she keeps asking, and then she's like, "But mommy, can I get a Twizzler? But mommy, can I get a Twizzler?" No. I'm sorry that I opened it to yes.
But it was beautiful. It was absolutely gorgeous. I had a great time.
I'm so thankful to everyone.
I didn't want to leave you, but I had to come back and go to work, but I didn't want to leave. But I had an amazing time. It was really dope.
I enjoyed it. I'm so thankful to everyone, to you, to Taryn, to mom, to your mom, to everyone that came out and supported us. Matthew's thankful. Avea, I know, is thankful. And little Liam soon will be thankful. So everyone, I appreciate it. I appreciate you, JD, always supporting me.
Oh, you know I got you. We fight sometimes, but you know I'm still gonna show up and show out.
That's right. Show up and show out. So speaking of showing up and showing out, did you see that Cardi B had her son?
Yes, she had her little man.
I didn't know she was having a little man.
This must be the year of the boy, because it's like everybody, even people that I know personally, are having boys. So this must be the year of the boy where everybody's having a boy. I didn't know she was having a baby boy.
Me neither. I knew she was having a baby, but to be honest, I thought it was another girl.
Me too. Culture is so cute. I love seeing her. She's adorable.
And I like how she keeps her hair up and stuff. I really enjoy seeing little girls when the hair is kept up and everything. Yes. Especially having a little girl myself, it's very hard to keep up their hair.
Yeah,
and my mom could imagine. Nice enough to take her to get her hair braided.
Oh, yes, she reminded me of me when I was young, because you know my mom kept me in braids when I was younger, which is why I refused to do them as an adult. But I was like, I felt like 5-year-old Jade, you know, when I saw her. I was like, look at her, so cute with her braids.
Well, she's still rocking them, because I just cannot deal with her hair right now. Her hair is that soft, fuzzy hair that doesn't want to stay in braids, don't want to stay in ponytails. And I have to actually mousse it up, because even though she lives in her scarf, she's actually been living in her scarf. I'm shocked. Because the minute we come in, I put her scarf on. The minute that we get in the car to go in the car seat, she puts her scarf on so that the back doesn't rub. But still, even then, her hair is so soft and like fuzzy that I'm gonna have to mousse it. I mean, I haven't. So what? She had it for 2 weeks now. No.
Yeah, I would say it's been A week, almost.
A week.
Like
so
a
I'm
week.
gonna have to mousse it. I'll have to oil her scalp. Her scalp is fine, but I'll still oil it and mousse the braids. Because they're getting a
Yeah.
little fuzzy, but that's just because her hair. But otherwise, it beats doing her hair.
Yeah, she looks so cute. Adorable. But I like that too. I like to see young girls with their hair kept up and looking like young girls, not looking older
Not
than what
like
they
women,
should be.
fresh little women.
Right, looking like young girls. And Cardi B really does keep a good job of doing that with culture. She looks like a little girl, and I like that. I really, truly do.
And Jenny Mai is having a baby as well.
Yes, I was so surprised. So, I'm still working from home. So sometimes I'll turn it on that channel while I'm doing stuff. And I happen to have walked away. So when I looked on social media on Instagram and they said that she's having a baby, I said, where was I? I must have missed it. I was so happy for her because I remember in the beginning, she was very adamant that she was not having children. She did not want children because I remember when I started watching them when they first came on. And she was very adamant about not having kids. And now she's turned around and having a baby with Jeezy, which I think is so beautiful. And she's 5 months pregnant.
I didn't realize she was that far along.
She's 5 months pregnant. And it's funny because Tamar Braxton was like, oh, Jeannie pregnant. And people were like, well, how you know she pregnant? How you know? And then look, this turnaround and came out that she actually is pregnant because they're now back in studio doing the reel. So it was just really nice to see that because, never say never because you never know what could turn around and happen in life. You could turn around and now be mom. You say I'm not having no babies, and look, now you're having babies. So you just honestly never know. So I thought that was really, really cool as well.
I really, it's somehow you grow up and you cultivate this life that you never thought you would have. So you're right, never say never, because we are living proof. But yeah, it's amazing.
That is so true. And go ahead. No, go ahead.
And one other person I know is having a baby. Well, actually, she had a baby. One of my friends, childhood friends growing up, she just had her daughter on Saturday.
Congrats to her.
Yes. So I'm really happy for her. She had a girl. This is her second daughter.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'm happy for her. And there's one other person that we don't know. Stormi's mother.
Yes, Kylie's having another baby. Yes, she's having a baby. Stormi's going to be a big sister. It was nice how she, revealed it because Stormi, remember, she didn't say anything until Stormi dropped. But this time she shared her pregnancy earlier with everyone. And I thought it was a really cute video that she did. So it's nice. And she always said she wanted to have more children because she was the, mom nurturing type. So congratulations to Kylie Jenner for baby number 2 with her baby father again. What's his name?
Travis Scott.
Yes, there you go, honey. I don't know these people today, baby. I don't know who they are. I'm like, who this person?
Neither. Don't ask me about his music. I just know he looked like a worm to me. No diss to your baby daddy. He just, not my cup of tea, but he clearly is doing something right. He's doing so. Now, who I am hoping will have a baby soon. Not to say that I know anything, because I don't know her, but I would love to see Rihanna have a baby. She's doing so much. I know we talked about her a while ago, and I noticed that she has a new show on Netflix.
Yes, you said that you was watching it.
Yes, she's like trying to, and I think she surpassed the Victoria's Secret show.
Modeling show?
Yes, how Victoria's Secret would do the show every year, the annual shows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is Rihanna's 3rd Fenty show. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I commend her because I like that she caters to everyone. She caters to the big girls.
She does. I do give her credit for that. She does.
She caters to women that have no legs. She caters to men, the big men,
little
the
people,
little skinny, the little
everybody.
People. She caters to everyone. And I really appreciate that, because what clothing brand can you really say caters to everyone? A host of people. And guess what? She even in the show had a pregnant dancer.
What? So I know you felt that moment.
Yes.
You felt that moment.
I was like, yes. And you know, pregnant, you don't feel like desirable.
Cute.
And to see that, I really was like, like it made me feel good, because I was like, like, look at her. Oh, she's so beautiful with her big bump, and it was nice to see, because, it's not a pretty time. Like, you can't breathe and everything. So, it's different if you're this beautiful, voluptuous woman like Lizzo, where you're just gorgeous and you can breathe normally.
Right.
I can't breathe normally. Like, I'm out of breath. Like, I'm out of breath because my organs are being pushed around.
Right.
So yeah.
But yeah, you said it was really good. I saw a glimpse of it because I love me some Jasmine Sullivan. I'm a huge fan. And she had performed. So Jasmine has shared it on her Instagram. So I just saw a glimpse of it because, I'm not like a Rihanna fan, but I do give her credit for catering to all people of all sizes, all heights, everything. And I think that's beautiful.
No limbs.
Because a lot of people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They don't cater to absolutely everybody. So I do give her credit for doing that. And maybe, I'll peep at the show, but it wasn't something high on my list to watch because I was trying to get
Jasmine Sullivan's performance was great.
I would probably just watch it for that because I love
Ricky
me some
Martin
Jasmine.
Was there, but Ricky is dry. Oh my.
Yeah, he's been since the last time I saw him perform on something. I
don't know
Ricky,
why. You know who did good? Nas.
Really? Well, I like Nas. I do. I like me some Nas.
And it was this other girl, but I don't know her. It was this other rapper girl.
Yeah, some people I just.
Oh, and another girl, Normani. I don't know her either.
I don't know her like that, but I did hear because I felt like people wanted her to perform at the MTV Music Awards, and they got her to perform because people were standing for her, and they was like, "Oh, you should get Normani to perform and stuff like that," and she ended up performing. But I didn't even watch the MTV Awards because it's not what it used to be for me anyway. So I didn't watch it.
Nothing about the MTV Awards. To be honest.
I didn't. I just saw it on Instagram, but I didn't watch it. But speaking of shows, guess who had a show here in New York City the other night, and they're going on tour? The Fugees.
Now you're making me very sad and depressed. Why am I pregnant right now?
That would have been such an amazing show. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Like I feel like that was one of the dopest. Oh, and she's dancing for us too, y'all. Get ready.
I gotta be pregnant during COVID.
I know. It was. It's
hard.
Always said
that if Lauryn Hill actually ever went in concert, I would go see her.
And she is gonna be there. She's gonna be in Jersey 2 days before your due date. Can you believe that?
That would be an amazing push gift. You ever heard of push gifts?
Girl, I heard of some push gifts.
Amazing push gift. But I can't risk it. I can't risk my health.
No, especially with COVID, because I would be like, let's go real quick and run out before the show's over just to see them and be there and say we were there.
Yes. And the thing is I haven't been online, but I would assume that I would have heard that she didn't appear. So she must have appeared.
She did. They have on video. I saw it, I feel like on the Shade Room or Baller Alert, I think it is. One of them.
I have to look.
And they look really amazing. I love me some Lauryn Hill. I do love the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. That's one of my top favorite albums. In fact, we need to do a show with our top favorite albums because sometimes I sit and I think about that. Say that. Oh yeah, she used to spell your name like hers. Yes.
I spelled my name with a Y just like her.
Yes, I remember. I remember
but
that.
I did.
Yes. I think they're talented together as a unit, as a trio.
Wyclef?
Absolutely.
I've seen him at a show. Man, that man is beyond talented.
Really?
Yes. I mean,
I would love to see him in concert. I've never saw him, nor Lauren, nor Prod. So I would love to see them in concert for sure.
I would love to too.
I think they're amazing.
This is how it's going to happen. They'll do this whole concert series, and then they won't do another one for another 20 years.
They'll go on hiatus. That's why I say this. That's why I do really enjoy the Verzuz, because I feel like the Verzuz bring out something that we've been missing. Yes. I don't know if you saw Fat Joe and Ja Rule's Verzuz.
I saw a little bit. I
just felt like I was back in high school. You know what I'm saying? With the music, I just feel like Verzuz brings together a culture that I feel like is hidden in a sense, because it's our time period. It's back when we were like heavy into music and you knew what every song came out. You knew this was new. You knew this artist. You knew these people. And so for me, I felt like I was back in high school on the B82 bus with my friends saying, where would I be without my baby? I just felt that moment. I felt like that, when Vita's part came on, I said, that's the only song Ja needs to do in order to win. He do that song with Vita, Little Mo, he wins automatically, because that was the song. Everybody loved that song.
I have to say something.
Yes.
I don't like that Little Joe went after them. Not Little Joe.
I didn't like that either. Fat Joe. Little Joe. He ain't no Little Joe. Today's price is not yesterday's price.
I was thinking Little Mo, and in my mind, so I don't like that Fat Joe.
Me either. I thought that wasn't called for.
He dissed the women. However, I will say that I know that they don't have a lot of money in comparison to Fat Joe or Ashanti. Not saying that Ashanti's rolling, because she's not, but she has a little bit more of a platform than Little Mo and Vita. But I will say that I feel like Vita and Little Mo could have appeared, their outfits could have been better. I feel like he really was right in what he said, that they were dusty, because their outfits were dusty.
Why they gotta be dusty?
I'm just saying, their outfits were not outfits that I would have like.
But I felt it was the moment. Like, they took us back to 2000. They took us to the moment.
No, they should have came like Remy Ma. Remy
looked good, but my thing was the music. I wasn't focused on the outfits. To me, they took me back to the music. I agree. They could have came appearing a little bit better, but once you go, where would I be without my baby? You're like, forget that. And go around my break, man. Did you see Nelly? Yeah. Did you see what Nelly did?
No, I didn't.
Nelly ran over in the middle of Ja and Fat Joe's last song and went and gave Miss Ashanti a hug. He did. It reminded me of somebody sliding into your DM. You know how they just slide into your DM, or you get a text message from someone you haven't heard from in a long time.
I could do a replay of that.
Honey, but they took the camera off so quickly. You were like, what's going on?
It was during their performance?
It was at the end. You see Nelly cross the stage, kind of tap Fat Joe over, and went and give Ashanti a hug, because he said he didn't want it to feel awkward. Because I was wondering if Ashanti was going to show up, because Nelly had came out first, and then Ashanti came out right after. And I said, whoa, what's going to go on? Because as she said in interviews, the last time, she hasn't seen him in, I think, over 6 or 7 years. They haven't crossed paths or anything. So this was actually the first moment they were like crossing paths. And
I did not know that.
seeing each other. So he went and gave her a hug because he didn't want things to feel awkward. He didn't want it to feel funny, them crossing paths now.
Honest, now that Miss Jackson is gone.
I love Miss Jackson.
Yeah, but you know what? I preferred Ashanti.
Really? I love Miss Jackson. Like, it was something about her that I loved.
For Nelly?
Yes.
You know, my thing is I don't know the whole story with them, but I just vaguely remember that he said that her mom had a lot of involvement, with them and whatever. She was too family oriented. But at the end of the day, your family is everything. Like, your family is your family.
Right.
And I mean, I like that they supported each other or appeared to support each other when they were together. And I like that they uplifted each other. You never heard anything negative regards them. You know how a lot of times, like when couples are together, you hear a lot of bad feedback, like for example with the P. Diddy and the J. Lo, and
you're right.
Or Bobby and Whitney. You never heard
Bobby and Whitney always gonna be in my heart.
I know.
Always.
They were good they were good and bad together. I truthfully think, this is my honest thoughts, that if they were still together, she would have not been dead. That's just
I believe that too. And Bobby genuinely loved Whitney, and Whitney genuinely loved Bobby. We all remember the moment, Bobby! We all remember the moment. We remember the moment when she said the baddest thing, the king of R&B, which in my world, Bobby will always be, because I'm a huge New Edition fan. So they will always be that for me, and he will always be that for me. But what I appreciated, you saw their rawness. They didn't try to hide that, which some people do. They want to create a facade that everything is always roses and pearls and peaches. But you saw Bobby and Whitney at their lowest, and you saw them at their best. And one thing I remember in an interview that Ashanti did, she said there was betrayal. Betrayal. I'm saying it right?
Yes. Oh, I didn't realize there was betrayal
on his side. So something went down. I don't know what went down, but something went down where, like she said, a lot of things happened that people don't know about. And so somebody, I think, had asked her, would she get back with him? Well, she said she's currently with someone. So right now, that's a no. But
she's with someone now?
She's with someone now, yeah. This is the second time I heard that, because I heard her do an interview on Hot 97, and she said she was dating somebody.
Wait, speaking of dating people, did you see Kiki's new boo, Keke Palmer's new boo?
I saw him because I saw her do like a video of them in the convenience store.
This is why I like him. He is somewhat of a regular schmegler guy. Yeah. Like I like that about him for her, because she's so out there and so va-va-voom in the media, and he's just low-key in the back. I like that.
That's where I feel like opposites attract, even though sometimes people feel like, oh no, opposites aren't always good. But depending, sometimes opposites are good. Sometimes opposites balance each other out. Yes, sometimes they balance each other.
We're opposites. Severe
you
opposites.
Are, but you guys work. You and Marlon Wayans work. You and Marlon work.
Me and Marlon work. Okay. You know, when we were younger, he always said, and I never could understand, he always likened me to a girl, an actress, Essence
Hawkins? Hawkins?
Is it Hawkins?
Who was in Half and Half?
Yes.
Who played Dee Dee?
He always said that I looked like her, and I was like,
really?
I look like Sanaa Lathan, I think.
No, but you look like the Jasmine guy, Whitley Gilbert, and he is Dwayne Wayne. Okay, that's who you look like.
Yes, I know. You always say that I act like her, but I don't look like her.
Yes, you do. You do.
No.
You do. You and him, when you got engaged, I said Dwayne and Whitley are getting married. Like,
yes, you did.
That's what it was. But it's true. I think you look like her. He said you look like Essence from Half and Half.
Yes, he always said that. And I was like, I look like Sanaa Lathan. I don't know. I look like Sanaa Lathan. I always thought I looked like Sanaa Lathan.
But you know who I think he looks like now?
Who?
Don't kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Nick Cannon. I was looking at him. You look a little bit like that.
But look, I gotta look. You know, speaking of Nick Cannon, you know that fool got 7 kids. He off his rocker.
7. Can you believe that? He has 2 sets of twins. Because he has the twins with Mariah, and then he had another set of twins, and then he had 3 other children. I said, this man is crazy. This man is insane.
He's gonna be paying for kids his whole life.
Okay.
I gotta look at the picture, and now I'm trying to like place him.
Me too. And I was like, he looks a little like him to me. And I kept looking, and I said, yeah. Like if you look real quick.
It's funny how you age and you change looks and things.
Yes, you do. You do. I find that you do. I find I still look the same.
You do. I know I done changed. In part,
a little bit, not a lot.
Reason for change is I changed my whole face. I think when I'm pregnant, my face is very swollen when I'm pregnant. Like OD, I feel like it's OD swollen.
But you still look beautiful. I think you still look the same. You're just preggers. I think you're a cute pregnant person. When you was walking around there, I said, she is a really cute pregnant person. And you even got your shoes on by yourself because I was like, oh my goodness, if I gotta bend down and put her shoes on, I won't be able to get up.
Do have great difficulty with shoes though. That is a big problem.
But you got them on in that store. I said, look at her shoes. I said, oh good, I don't have to bend down. Yeah.
I was trying
Mama
hard.
can't bend down right now.
I tell you, what do we have? We have 10 more weeks and then we
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like he's almost here.
I really don't think he'll take 10 weeks. Honestly, the way I feel. So my doctor, I have 4 doctors, but the one that I really want to deliver him is going to be okay. So let me tell you about this. Some really cool things. So friends and family, I want you guys to go ahead and in the comments, let us know if you've ever had this experience. My doctor is a doctor that goes to Africa to help out. So now she will be going to Senegal and she will be going on the Mercy ship. Isn't that dope? So you know the Mercy ship where they conduct or have surgeries.
Right. It's like doctors go on there and stuff like that. And you have patients on there.
Yes. So they'll be bringing, I guess, the country or whoever, people in the country will be coming from all across the country to get services rendered on this ship called the Mercy ship.
How long is she going?
So here's the thing. She will be going for the month of October. So Liam is not due till November.
Right.
So my thought is that Liam's not going to make it to the end of November because I feel like he could come today. So I told him.
No, not today.
Yes, he has to stay in at least till November 1st. That's what I told him so that she could deliver him because by then she'll be back. Yes. And I told her that she has to come back because I will come to the border and say that ship, my doctor's on that ship there. That ship. I need her. She said, well, that's a long way. I'll be in Senegal. I said, I know. But I gotta come get you because we got stuff we have to handle here. Yeah. So this is the doctor that I say saved my life. I know you know this, but many of our friends watching don't know this. So I'm gonna share how to say, a private detail with them. I had postpartum preeclampsia. So very often you have preeclampsia when you are carrying or pregnant, while you're pregnant. And it is very risky in that your pressure will raise and it can cost you your life or the life of your child. Right. So opposite happened for me. My child was out of me. And I came home 7 days later. I had this massive headache only around the top of my head, just the top, like from here up and the very top. And it felt like something was on my chest, like heavy. And sure enough, it was my pressure. I had postpartum preeclampsia, which is a very rare form of preeclampsia. And I had to go on blood pressure medicine for about 6 months, I think. So thankfully, I don't have pressure or anything anymore, but makes my this pregnancy very risky, being that I had it previous.
So tell the people, is it something that you could get with this pregnancy as well?
So yes. So definitely is something that I can get while I'm pregnant now. So the concern is that I could get preeclampsia while pregnant carrying. So I have to be conscientious of what I'm doing, my pressure and things of that nature, how I'm feeling. And quite often I don't feel well, as you all know. I know it's in my face and, we talk about
it. They don't know unless you tell them. She always got to give the full bag. Here's the bag, here's the clothes.
We all are family. We come and we
talk but I wouldn't be able to tell or wouldn't be able to know unless you told me.
True. I think they know because it'd be in my face when I feel it.
This is such a wise trait.
So yes, so I would invite the audience, our friends and family, to go ahead and let us know if you have had any situation that you would like to share with us, or if you have had that kind of relationship with your doctor where you cannot live without your doctor. No one else can handle the procedure except that one doctor.
I can't live without my doctor, and I just met her.
See?
We just met and she's my new BFF. I say that about a lot of people who I hold very dear in my life, as y'all know. They my BFF in my head, but they just don't know it. And she's my BFF in my head and she just don't know it. And I think she's an amazing doctor. You wait for about 4 or 5 hours, but that's all right because I want to see her. I said, if I were married right now, we would be having a baby because she's going to deliver that baby. You hear me?
That's right.
She got to be in the game a couple of more years because, baby, she can't do me like my other doctor did me. Homegirl retired, up and left. I didn't even get to have my last appointment with her. She was like, goodbye. See y'all. I am done. I said, well, all righty then. So I'm going to be meeting a new doctor in December, and we'll see how that pans out. But I could understand how you feel. Like once you find someone who you really like and hold on to and you want to rock with, I feel the same way about my therapist. He's my BFF in my head, but he just doesn't know it. But you have that bond with that person and they understand where you're coming from and where you're at. So I get it completely. So people share with us, do you have bonds with your doctors or, anybody? Do people know who you are when you walk into the room in the doctor's office or the dentist's office? Right. My dentist too, she's another one who, she keeps these looking fly. That's so, that's just what it is. So do you have somebody who you're like, they're amazing, I love them, they're awesome, let me keep them? So that way, you can never go without them. So share that in the comments with us and let's have a little interaction to see what you guys think, how you guys feel, and what you feel about that as well.
But it's always a delight catching up.
It is. It's always nice catching up, talking with you. Like I said, I miss you and it's only been a week. 1 week. Since I saw you in person for the first time in over a year because of COVID, and it was nice being amongst my family. You know, I treasure my family in my heart, and I love for us to be able to spend time together as a family because, you know, at the end of the day, that's all you got. So when we have those moments, I love to be present for them unless it's a situation out of my control where I cannot. But we're going to keep this rolling, keep this moving. We thank you so much to everybody who's watching, Dem Wise Girls, who share, like, comment. Whatever you do, we appreciate you so much. We don't get to say it enough, I think, and we like to say it every time we have a moment to say it. So we thank you so much for watching. We'll definitely be back with a brand new episode of Dem Wise Girls. So make sure you guys write in those comments, your doctors or whomever you have.
Dem Wise Girls.
Yes, and thank you for rocking with us. And as always, if you have a business you would like for us to promote, please send us an email at demwisegirls@gmail.com, demwisegirls@gmail.com, and we will definitely promote your business. We've been missing promoting some businesses on here, but we're going to get back to that soon. Right. We want you guys to get into other things as well that we like, and we hope you like as well. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next week on Dem Wise Girls. Later.